Yeah. Rhino on the shoreline while the trade winds creeping. Hook set deep, now the drag starts screaming. He a hammer on the rocks in the sand. My man always repping the island. K-Key the man, he gon' show you the plan. How to cast, how to wait. Brad gon' help you catch that bug off. Bug off.
Fish drop a drop line like a sniper in the mist. Fish didn't see him till they stuck on his fist. He quiet on the cast, but deadly on the pool. Where spool start singing, now the cooler stay full. Sitting seat teaching with the old school flow. Every night, every time. He already know he talk slow. But the truth hit deep, he the kind. The real deal. Rhino's camera show something that got brothers feeling shook. Where the monsters hide and know how to throw that hook. Puffers cruising, then bam, something get that line feeling. Ain't nothing in the world like that feeling. Could be the kind that been still or make it to the grill. Ooh, it's fast, shadows run deep. One wrong move, yo, rig go sleep. Glitters don't lie, straight real, no tweak. Press play, cuz, hand my sneak peek. Let go, hand my sneak peek. It's hammer time, who it gon' be? One little hammer holding up the dream of one Saudi OG. Dripping sweat with one monster so mean. Bring no matter how, if you wouldn't land them clean, you might earn your spot on the hammer screen. Out there solo, headlamp glowing dim. Cold feet in the tide, but the fire stay inside. Waiting on the hit, not one sound in the air. Then boom, that window had you stuck in the stair. Now you take the pick, you holding that fish high. Rhino, drop your name like this one did it right. Cuz tag come flying, everybody speak. The brother made the page, hammer on the wing.
That's my uncle. How's it going? Welcome to the Hawaii Rhino Fishing Show. Mahalos everybody for tuning in. So this video you guys are about to see, this goes back more than a few months. Actually, to be honest with you guys, I've been looking for like one quick shorter video that I can put out for the people, because most of the vids that I want to get to are gonna take much longer. I don't want to make the people wait that long. The video you guys are about to see, this is at a spot over in town where you guys may have seen I put out 2 episodes already at this place. I'm still trying to figure out how to fish bite over there. I have enough fish cam footage already that I know what's in the waters over there, and in this video you guys are about to see, you guys are gonna see more fish cam footage as I go after a very targeted species. At least for me, it's a targeted species because the bite is super good fun. And my guy over there, Kai Bird, already has mastered catching these. You guys check out some of his videos. This session that I did in this video upcoming was before I watched all of Kai Bird's videos, and so now I got an idea of how I'm gonna attack this species next time I go out. But from this video I'm gonna learn a little bit more, and also you guys gonna see one nasty species that lurks in the waters over there that I never want to come in contact with. And well, anyway, you guys will get to see it. We'll talk a little bit about the vid. I'll have some Hawaiian Rhino hammers during some of the fish cam footage, and say hello, Hansen.
What's up, man?
The fuck, that's my dad. Brother been in the mainland too long. Anyways, guys, stay tuned for the end. What's up, guys? Okay, today just a quick mish. Gotta take my son up to town for some athletic stuffs, but I only have like about a 3-hour window. So while I'm in town, of course, I like to get it done. Sorry for all you town brothers who've been waiting for Go Holo Holo. This was a last minute quick time, couple hours tops maybe I'm gonna be out here. So I never like invite and then you guys just gonna come out a couple hours and then power. So anyway, on this mish, you guys have seen the other 2 Sand Island videos. Well, now I'm back on the spot.
Come on. Crispy and clean.
And my mission is try to get hooked up on one of them freaking Pualus. If you guys watched the other videos, you guys would have seen I had on several times where these freaking Pualus hanapa, but then they bust off. Today, I'm going in with a little different strategy, different hooks I'm using, and I might try some different baits as well and see what works. And please let me get on one. All right, let's get it. How's it, brother? Hey, you don't mind? I'm gonna drop poles over here. This side. Oh, you don't kinda? You don't want all the time, man? Yeah.
Flashback.
Oh, screamer. Screamer. How's it? Yeah, wait. Oh! Yeah, him. That's the one. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Ooh, eh. Nice one, buddy.
Yeah.
End of flashback.
How are you, brother?
Long time you're not coming.
Yeah, long time.
Maybe you go someplace.
The kind I all over.
How's the fish? Still get plenty?
The kind. So what, you been getting bites?
Not even last week.
Oh yeah.
Kasi only one, but pag inana,
Yeah, Roger. How's it, brother?
Fish?
This side are going.
Okay.
Yeah. It's my guy Ruben over there. Steady pressing his spot. So I'm rocking the same 2 hooks, T-knot rig, and then I'm rocking 2 trailer hooks. But then as you guys can see, these are different kind hooks. They're like Aji hooks, sharper, smaller. I don't know if they're small enough, but I will say this. I caught one Toza Pualu out on our west side a couple weeks ago.
Flashback.
There we go. Bugger came loose. What are we? Oh, on fucking Pualu. There we go. Oh, bro. Yeah, bro. And the kind too. The toa over there too.
End of flashback.
I caught one Doza one and was on one hook size bigger than this right now. I'm thinking just gotta get them in one frenzy. That's what the bait cage does, I think. They smell all that good stuff. It brings in all the fish. And then they start going nuts. And that's what I'm counting on right now. We're gonna try dough ball. This thing has been frozen, thawed out. How many times? Because I think you're not gonna use them, and I end up using them. You know, the ice in the cooler melts, and then so does this thing. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see if it brings them in. So we're gonna put a bunch of the dough ball inside the bait cage. Stuff this bugger in the bait cage. When we throw it out, we'll see if it just kind of like permeates through the water and brings the fish around. That's what we want. Then we can put them on the hooks as well. Oh yeah, okay, this bugger smells good. So put them on the hooks. I'm gonna wrap them around the hook. Simple. Just go. And then we're gonna put them on the bottom hooks too. The trailer hooks are smaller. I have the trailer hooks on 15-pound test. Double hook rig. The hooks are kind of spread out. The top leader with the T-knot rig, that's 30-pound test. Now we're gonna wrap them. It kind of seems a little pocho to be wrapping dough ball, just cause whatever, but it actually does help keep it on. I don't want to have to keep bringing the fish cam back up. You know, the more times I throw it out and then reel it back in, that's the more times that it can snag. See that? See, that's what I don't want. Right there. I don't want that with the fish cam. So the more times I throw it out and bring it back in, that's the more chance that I'm gonna have to snag.
So, money. I should have went chicken pipe.
Yeah, kind of nervous about that. But that's what I say, guys. No guts, no glory, right? And I brought my dive gear just in case. I don't know if I want to dive in this water, but I don't know if you're supposed to dive in this water, really. Probably not. Okay, there him. We're about to launch the modified Pualu Sand Island bait cage rig. We get them filled with dough ball, and we get dough ball on all the hooks. Get 4 hooks right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 bigger hooks, 2 smaller hooks. The 2 smaller hooks is on the trailer. Launch them out and see if we can get that elusive Pualu. Let's go. Okay, launching the bait cage rig. Here we go. Bait cage 2.0. Casting out 4 hooks, bait cage rig, all loaded up with dough ball. Okay, sink, reel them a little bit. That way it straightens out that trailer. Yeah, after the rig hits the bottom, I try to reel it a little bit so the trailer hooks lie flat right in back of the bait cage.
I want to reel it too much. I never cast them too far, that's why.
Back in the water, you can see some silver streaks way in the back. And right here, we see a couple Pualus come up. But check how small that mouth and check how big that bait is. So right away, these guys start ripping at the dough ball. And it looks like it's starting to get some attention. Look like you have a papillo in the back. So apparently the Pualus do like to smash dough ball. And again, this dough ball was in and out of my freezer, in and out of my cooler, defrosted, and then refrozen like how many times. And these guys are still ripping at it. Papillos and a Pualu dig out. More shadow comes by. Okay, here we go. Pualu's ripping at it again. But I mean, yeah, even though I went with smaller hooks, especially on the trailer rig, the two hooks that are way on the bottom, if you load up your bait so the bait is like 10 times the size of the hook, I guess it doesn't matter. If you're targeting fish with small mouth like the Pualus, they're not going to be able for hanapa on top.
Freaking, they don't even take the dough ball. Maybe I go change up bait. Alright, Ruben, we gotta change bait, Ruben. Maybe they don't want dough ball today. What you using? Bread? Ika?
Yeah.
It could be that maybe the dough ball, because I went freeze them, unfreeze them, freeze them, unfreeze them. They're not going for them. So, you know what? We're going to try the kind. We're going to try raw shrimp. Hooks. I'm going to put one small piece raw shrimp and one piece of Online Bait Express lugworms, guys. Again, these things kind of stick out because they tend to float in the water. So they can draw attention, and I got it on that video where the kind that Moana sniffed the lugworm, seen it, came on it, sniffed it, and then smashed it. You know, over here there are pretty much anywhere with like sandy areas, sandy bottoms, you're gonna get like veke and stuff like that. I've seen Moanas in here as well. So I'm not even gonna wrap the bottom. Shit, maybe I should just wrap. Okay, never mind, scratch that. I'm gonna wrap them anyway. So the shrimp is to draw in whatever else. They smell the lugworm, they smell the shrimp, and then they're like, that's a good combination. That's some combination plate for me right there. That's like on Young's Calbee and Meat June plate right there. Bing. Tried the 10 times frozen over and thawed out dough ball and nothing. I don't know. I mean, we'll see in the fish cam, see if anything tried to take hits, but I mean, really no bites on that. I don't know if the fish are just not biting at all, because Brother Ruben said nothing, and Brother Ruben is like the master over here. So
okay, a little bit further cast, and you can see these Online Bait Express lugworms starting to sink to the bottom. As you guys can see, it gets very, very deep over here.
raw shrimp always get action normally. So at least maybe some bites, I don't know.
We see some smaller papillos come swimming by. Yeah, I really didn't think anything was ripping at the dough ball, just because when I brought it up there was a lot of dough balls still left on the hook. But I think part of that was because I loaded it up so much and I wrapped it with bait wrap. It didn't look like anything was tagging it. So I don't know if you guys can see the bottom hooks right there where the papillo is. That's the Online Bait Express lugworms that are sticking straight up in the water. So highly visible. Only thing, they kind of blend into some of this limu and stuff that's sticking up in the sand over here. Fast forward a little bit and check this out.
Owie! Oh, cuz, what the hell, you freaking ass spider?
Oh, what is that? Rainbow wrasse? Oh no, oh, the kind. Monakali. Oh, nice one, bro.
You get him?
Yes, sir.
Let go like that.
Oh, Nah. Shit, no more time. I gotta leave in like hour. Thank you, though. Thank you. Brother Ruben showing much aloha, offering his Monakali for me to use as live bait. Maybe if I had a little bit more time over there and was set up with one slide bait rig, I would have took him up on that. But anyways, back in the water. So yeah, you can kind of see in the very back, Papil's just kind of circling around these Online Bait Express lugworms. And here we go. One Obake Veke comes up, starts sniffing it. And I already caught one Obake Veke using the Online Bait Express lugworms in one of my vids, Pressin down south. Oh, you going, Ruben? Good to see you, my brother.
Yeah, you too. Maybe see you again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Maybe next week.
Next week, maybe, bro. I gotta start coming town more often.
Meanwhile, back in the lowlands.
Okay, check this out. Big smoke screen around the Online Bait Express lugworms. And you can kind of see these lugworms are bouncing all over the place in the smoke. I'm not sure what's tagging at it. Oh, right there. Looks like that Obake Veke came back and is liking a taste right there. He just took a hit. And it's just pretty cool how the lugworm, right there, you see how it just goes right back vertical in the water. Bait on. A lot of bait still on. Okay, we brought it up, rebaited. Some of the shrimp was gone on the top two hooks. The bottom hooks still get the lugworms and stuff. So rebaited, and then we're gonna launch them out. And this one little bit better place because you see the reef is closer. Less chance of me snagging on that. Okay, looks like I cast it in a nice sandy spot. But as I reel it in a little bit, takes it right by this rock over here. Okay, there it is. Pualu's going after the lugworm. I want to say I have a little bit of shrimp wrapped on the very bottom of the hook. So this one, at least it appears the Pualu is taking hits at both sides, but right there, brother is just going straight after the lugworm. Ooh, okay, right here, pair of Monakalis come by, and then I don't know, everybody bolts. Small Pualu tearing at the shrimp. We got butterfly fish, marsh idol, papilles just kind of lingering in the back. And you know, I've told you guys this before with papilles. They're like scavengers, really. A lot of times they just like to let everybody else do the damage, and then they circle around and try to clean up scraps. Okay gang, as I zoom in over here, you see that shrimp right there, and if you look right next to the shrimp, or actually underneath, you kind of see, there we go, fast forward here a little bit. Yeah, that's not one taco leg, guys. That's not one of them starfish either. This right here is what nightmares are made of. What you guys are seeing right now, I've seen all too often recently, and it's a fireworm that's actually trying to smash my bait.
What the fuck is this?
Here we go with these freaking kokalas, aka giant porcupine fish. And yeah, okay, he just bounced and went. Check this Pualu out over here. He's trying to nab this bait I don't know if he sees that fireworm on there. Close-up shot of this fireworm smashing that shrimp, and as I pan back, oh hell no. Oh, there it is again, boys. So right here, bugger is chewing on it. You can see it right there. He's about to spit it, but what does he do? He's greedy. Even though he knows that the line is giving resistance. And check it out, as he fights with it, look what happens over here with this freaking fireworm. What the hell is this Pualu doing, bro? He's still trying to get scraps. Right there, fireworm's completely out. The kokala is going nuts, trying to steal my bait and my hook. Pualu is in the back trying to get scraps, and the centipede of the ocean is stealing my shrimp. What the frick, Sand Island?
Hey, take it easy, bro. I might get heart attack. Plenty witness, you know.
Something might be on. Let's see. Something might be on. You're right, poor gay Chris. Okay, I calm down. Check it out. Slowed it down. And this Pualu is trying to steal bait right from the kokala's mouth. Mean.
You know, can eat the carabao because that's the kind. That's the pet.
Let's get over these rocks. Oh, fuck it. No. Something. You got again with you, boy. Damn it. I gotta get him out of kind. Oh, shoot, brother. Yeah. Gift can. Thank you. Right on my house, brother. Oh, yeah. Oh, came off. Okay. Right on, brother. What's your name, bro?
Reg.
Reg. Rhino, bro. Nice to meet you, Reg. Thank you, bro. Just brought up that rig with the freaking puffer fish. Gonna send them back out. We got about maybe half hour more, guys. It snapped the T-knot rig, so get 2 loose ends. Real short. So I was able to tie one clinch knot on both and put small hooks on both. And let's try see if we can get anything. Last launch of the day. Here we go. Little while later, check that out. That little black thing moving across the sand. That's a pretty decent sized mantis shrimp. And Buggy is hungry, so I guess shrimp do eat shrimp. He's over here trying to smash my shrimp that I have on there. Yeah, good luck with that, bro. Oh, bang! Seen some Pualus coming, but I just went jet.
Now, for everybody's favorite segment of the show, Hawaii Rhinos Camels.
Okay, gang, while we watch this Pualu play speed bag with my shrimp, I think we all know how this is gonna end up.
You ain't gonna catch nothing, bro.
Hey, poor gay, never mind. Let's get to some hammers, shall we? Hawaii Rhino hammer number 1, no stranger to the show, and this would be at Bait Finesse Hawaii on Insta, who caught this massive white ulua. Caught him using a black and red Papa Joe popper and released it back to the ocean to fight another day. Congrats, my brother. That is a
Hawaii Rhino Hammers number 2 and 3, also no strangers to the show, and these young guns got some skills. Big brother Jake's in with his 1.5 pound peacock bass, and little bro Zayden with his 7 pound peacock bass. These brothers be getting in that freshwater action up there. Congrats there, youngsters. That is it. And speaking of freshwater action, Hawaii Rhino Hammers number 4 and 5 can only press freshwater. Why? Because they live all the way in the middle of a desert. These two transplants be watching my show all the way from Prescott, Arizona. And this would be old man Fuji-san flexing on one small trout, and his wife Hope flexing on a much bigger trout. On a side note, this old school brother has his own channel on YouTube where brother loves to roll dice and talk CB radio. Congrats, you two. That is it. Some brothers get all the luck. Such is true with my last Hawaii Rhino Hammer this week. It's a special one, guys. Submitted by his proud father, brother Peter. This would be Young Gun Colt with his very first ulua caught on his very first time ulua fishing. Caught him using a Nuo reel 60-pound test, sliding blinky taco at a secret spot out North Shore. Congrats there, youngin. That is it. And congrats to all my hammers this week. Keep pressing, boys. Meanwhile, back in the water, the same Pualu is still working on that shrimp over there. We just had one managed shrimp try come out and see if he could snag some shrimp as well. One of Bakiveke came out and tried to chase some. Here we're going to fast forward a little bit. And again, guys, I just got to reiterate, using the proper hook size and also baiting your hook the right way is super important if you're targeting certain species of fish. Okay, while I'm fast forwarding it right here, check it out on the bottom. There's one of those sea centipedes, the fireworm. But you can see the way these guys slither through the water. And these things actually swim, guys. In fact, right before I stopped free diving, I had a bad experience with these guys. Me and my dive partner Juanito was doing a night dive to try grab some bugs to smash. We were out at Silver Channels out North Shore, and if you guys are familiar with that grounds, you gotta swim out kind of far before you hit that first drop off, and then there's some deeper caves and shelves out there. This was about mid-90s. We never really used wetsuit back then. I would say it was probably about 10 or 11 o'clock at night. We get almost all the way out to that deeper water, and we start seeing these thin light colored objects floating in the water in the distance, and it seemed like within just a matter of a few seconds it was like we were surrounded everywhere. These things was coming at us, and I think it might have been attracted to the light. Now the way they swim in the water is super creepy because their body rotates in a wave-like motion, and I think they use their bristles actually to propel themselves. Me and my partner both got stung a few times each, and that thing is sore, guys. It's about the same as on Portuguese man-o-war sting, except it lasts longer. Yeah, and I'm not really too sure why they were out in such force that night, because I've only seen that one other time, but I think it has something to do with either the moon phase or their mating cycles or something like that.
This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
You get the idea.
Time to pack it up. There we go. And how's my bait? Yeah, looks like it took some bait too, yeah. Okie dokie. Okay, Brother Rich, mahalo, bro.
Epilogue.
Okay guys, mission failed, but at least I have the fish cam footage. I can kind of see what was going on in the water. I can kind of see what was going on, especially with the dough ball. I'm curious to see if the Pualus was, you know, munching on the dough ball at all. But one thing's for sure, the raw shrimp got tagged. I don't know if it was all that big puffer fish that was doing the tagging.
I don't even know if had any Pualus out there. I'm just assuming because they're so skilled at taking a bait from me. So yeah, like I said, I'll check the footage and we'll see. All right, guys, stay tuned. Okay, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Couple of thoughts. Thought number one is, you know, when I threw out the dough ball at first, I didn't even realize it, but the Pualus was eating a dough ball. The hardened dough ball plus using a bait wrap, they wasn't taking it off the hook. So I didn't even realize that the Pualus was smashing the dough ball. So now I know they do like the dough ball. I'm gonna try to use the dough ball next time, but this time I'm not gonna make the bait on the hook so massive. The reason why I made the bait so big on top the hook was so that I wouldn't have to keep reeling it in just in case the dough ball was just dissolving into the water. Thought number two, those Pualus have evaded me once again. This time it wasn't even close. I didn't even have any close hookups in this one, but like I said, I've been watching Kai Bird's vids, and if you guys haven't watched any of his vids, go check them out now. He's got a few recent vids out. He's catching Pualus left and right, and I've kind of caught on to the bait and the rig and the size hook, which is super important, but we are gonna give it a shot next time we go to that spot. Third thing I want to talk about is fireworms. You guys seen in the vid, there was at least 2, maybe 3 fireworms that was all around my bait, and in this past year I've had at least 3 or 4 times where the fireworms are actually on top my bait when I pull it up, and those things are nasty, and you guys gotta be careful. Those bristles that are on the fireworms that look like centipede legs, those things will sting you, and a sting lasts a long time, and it's quite painful, guys. So don't try to touch it with your hand. You guys not supposed to cut the fireworm like into pieces like you would with a centipede, because if you cut them into pieces and they get back into the water, those individual pieces of fireworm can actually grow into another fireworm. I guess the best way to dispose it is maybe to smash it and make sure that they don't go back into the water. Last thing I want to talk about, if you guys seen my last vid where we were sampling some grubs, catching Halalu and Akuli with the Broke Them Out fishing grubs, another local company, this brother on Kauai, Yeah You Lures, sent me a whole bunch of his stuff, and I just wanted to show you guys some of this stuff. This is what the packaging looks like, and what I like about Yeah You is that he has these clear packaging so you can see what the actual grub looks like. Right here on the front has his label, on the back you can see all the grubs and what they look like. One of the stuff he gave me kind of looked like on root beer flavor, motor oil color. This one right here, these, I don't know what they call this shape right here, but I want to try some of these. Now you guys know I'm not the most whippingest guy. That's on True Whip over there. I know he's gonna be using some of Yeah You stuff. He already said he uses Yeah You stuff. So right here we have some more of these, I want to call them Nehu style grubs. Check it out, and you guys can see on the back what they look like. This is gonna be the one that I'm gonna sample the most probably. This is kind of like a purple obake color. The only thing on the front of the label, Yeah You doesn't have like a name for the grubs. When you guys go to buy the Yeah You grubs, you pretty much gonna do it from sight. You're gonna see what you want and you just gonna grab them, because these don't have individual names. Now he might have some names on his website or on his Instagram, but on the packaging he sent, the ones he sent us, buggers no more names. But I'm telling you, the flavors that he sent us look killer. So yeah, next whipping session, Yeah You, it's on. Alright guys, that's it for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Next week I might start our Aotearoa vlog, which is gonna be like a 5-part series. We do have some fishing coming up in there, and just a whole bunch of fun. Alright guys, until the next time, take care of yourselves, take care of Hana. Aloha. Say aloha, Anson. Aloha. Yeah You.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I swear to God I will die with no further than death.